Hello there, my beautiful soul fams. My name is Catalina. Welcome back once again to Moonlight Awakening. I'm a highly intuitive spiritual awakening coach. You know, when I do the coaching, and I just love meeting you guys, you know, getting to know my soul family, and I just get super excited. And yeah, and at the end, you guys feel like, you know, it's like you're seeing a counselor or a therapist, having someone, you know, to be able to talk to, that, you know, everything that you're experiencing, every signs that you're seeing every single day. And I love that, being part of your journey. And yeah, and if you like, I will also include angel readings, you know, or maybe you just want the angel readings, incredible answers and guidance from your beautiful team of angels that that I just love to connect to. And when you guys tell me how, like, wow, how much you resonated with that, and knowing that, like, your angels are loving you and supporting you, and you know, I just love it. Okay. And not only that, I also have an Etsy shop. I make stone couple jewelry, and I do make some rings and some earrings like this one. This is a rose quartz heart that I have on my Etsy shop. And I do have smaller ones that exclusively on Instagram and on Facebook. I do have exclusive ones that I don't even post on Etsy for you guys, okay? And because obviously you guys mean so much to me, you know, my family. So and yeah, so and if you don't have social media, then that's okay, because that's why I also have an email that you can contact me, you know, if you have any questions about my services, okay? So yeah. Oh, and I'm literally working on new designs, or should I say new masterpiece, using crystals. It could be more earrings, it could be maybe finally I'll be making a necklace, who knows? So, you know, so keep a lookout for that. So yeah, so check out all the information below this video. Okay, sounds good. Okay, so kind of like how I did signs that your third eye is opening. Right now we're gonna talk about the crown chakra. Signs that your crown chakra, it is definitely opening. Okay, and obviously if you didn't know, or if you did know, you know, your crown chakra is definitely in top of your head. So yeah, right here. And that crown chakra, that's how we connect and receive the Christ consciousness, okay, from our crown, okay? And that's how we connect directly from our oversoul. Our oversoul is like it's part of our soul. It's part of our soul that we have connect guidance to them, and that's how we connect to our divine team. That's how we channel our divine team. That's how we receive that guidance, that messages from our crown chakra. And I'm feeling a lot of yes, confirm. Thank you. So yeah, definitely that's how we channel them, okay? Even if you think you're not channeling them, you are, okay? Just in your own way, okay? And also, you know, we're like those rods, right? Our crown, we are like those rods, okay? That's where we receive all these activations and energies directly, you know, from the galactic sun and source creator. You know, exactly when there's a energy, a wave or activations, boom, you know, it's like, here's the sun, galactic sun, or source creator, and this is earth, right? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna shoot up some, you know, activation. So here we go, they're going down to earth, connecting to us and coming down to earth. Because why? Because again, we're those rods coming straight from the top all the way down to earth. You're feeling? Yeah. So yes. And obviously when I talk about, you know, the more I'm going to talk about the crown chakra, just letting you know that I'm not giving any medical advice. At the end, you know, you know your own body, you know, than anybody else. You know your own body and what you're feeling and all that stuff, okay? So anyway, the first sign that your crown chakra, it is opening, is when you're sleeping start to change. You know, you might start, maybe you feel like maybe you might have less sleep. You don't even need that much sleep. Maybe you need more sleep. Again, that's very, very common when it keeps changing, or maybe it's just gonna go back and forth. That can happen too. You know, one day you barely need any sleep, the next day you need lots of sleep. Again, it's gonna go, you know, up and down. Okay, there was one day when I woke up around 4 and I felt so awake, so energized, like I slept pretty good. And for me to feel fully awake at 4 in the morning, no, I already knew there was something way more than that. I'm receiving some type of activation, some type of downloads here, because I will not be fully awake and fully energized at 4 in the morning. So there, I knew that you know, getting some type of download, right? Yes. So yeah, so just letting you know. And also your emotions, another sign that your crown chakra is opening, when you know your emotions, it feels like they increase, like your emotions are all over the place. It's like a whole roller coaster that you're going through, and it just, you know, it seems like, and because this is the thing, when you're receiving so much downloads, your body can feel too much overwhelmed. So the way you are behaving is maybe you're being a little too snappy, maybe you're getting a little too frustrated, maybe you're getting like a little like attitude or whatever that is. Again, because you're receiving so much downloads through the crown chakra that yeah, it's kind of overwhelming your body, and that's why you might come off, you know, a little annoyed or things like that, and you're all over the place, right? Your emotions. So yeah, that's very normal. Okay, so, and that's very common, by the way, very, very common. Okay, and another sign that your crown chakra, it is opening, is when your old belief system starts to change. You know, for example, you know, in my personal life, you know, I was already in my spiritual awakening, okay, and I would still go to the Catholic Church. Again, I was raised Catholic, and I will still go to church. At that time, it felt good to me. It felt right to me. It felt truth to me. And so eventually, my level of consciousness starts changing. My crown chakra was opening more and more and more. So there was a time that I was no longer resonating with the Catholic religion. Being in church, you know, with my family, it just felt really like strange, like I didn't belong here, like I didn't resonate there anymore, that was no longer my truth. And this is the thing, and obviously I did tell, you know, my family that I was done with the Catholic religion. You know, this is the thing, when your crown chakra is opening more and more and more, right? This is the thing, right now, the truth, why you will believe is right now, this is your truth right now. Whatever truth feels truth to you right now, it's gonna change as years go by. It's gonna change, because I've seen it in my own life. Like the truth that I might feel that it feels truth to me, it might change in the next year to that, or maybe till the end of this year. You know, I don't know. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. We're always gonna keep evolving and transforming, and that's how, you know, the crown chakra expands and expands, because you're still evolving and still transforming as long as you're on this earth. Okay, so another sign that your crown chakra, it is opening, when you start having very vivid dreams. They feel like a little too real, like they're gonna feel really, really real, like you're actually there. Okay, just letting you know. And also another sign that your crown chakra, it is opening, is when, you know, you start receiving all these physical symptoms. And what are those physical symptoms, right? First, you know, there's many physical symptoms that you can, you know, feel when your crown chakra, it is opening. You know, one of them, it is when you feel like too much pressure on top of your head, like there's a huge rock right above your head and it's pushing down. You know, that's gonna feel very, very common. That is very common. And not only that, headaches and migraines, obviously, because you're feeling so much, and it's gonna give you definitely headaches, you know, headaches and migraines. And And another symptoms is also like when you feel like a little sappy, you know, you just feel like a little sappy happening. It could feel a little uncomfortable sometimes when I feel like a little tiny sap. Like it's a little tad uncomfortable, a little very minimal, and I try to scratch it, the feeling away, but it's not going away. I was like, I'm trying to scratch the feeling away, but I can't. I can't. And eventually your motto will be, it is what it is. That'll be eventually your motto, because it is what it is. Okay, so it is what it is. And another symptoms, it's also when you feel like a lot of little tingling going on top of your, you know, your head. Also, sneezing can happen too. I know sneezing, because this is the thing, when there's so much energy coming through, it can make you sneeze. One time I was like in the bathroom, like about to brush my teeth, and then I was like achoo, because I think I felt something, and then I sneezed, and then I felt like some type of metal in my gum, like a taste of metal. You know, like eventually you might feel that taste, but that has nothing to do with the crown chakra. If it makes you feel, your gums feel like metal. I'm just giving you an example, because boom, it came here, it made me sneeze, and eventually I feel metal in my gums. If you haven't tasted that yet, you might will, you might not, I don't know. Again, we're all different here. Similar, but also different, you know. And I knew definitely I received something in my crown chakra, something came through. And not only that, you know, also dizziness. One time I was ready to go to meet one of you guys to do it on angel readings, and I was like, I felt I was having so much energy here, like so much. It was like I kind of like pressure on the head, and that I kind of like, I haven't never felt so much intensity. I never felt so much intense, because that day was very intense. I never felt it like that ever. And I became really dizzy, and it's a good thing I was already sitting. So anyway, you know what, instead of just sitting here, I would just lay down. So again, it's much better just to lay down and let that integrate into your body. Okay, if you need to lay down, go lay down, you know, or you know, because yeah, let that integrate with you. Okay, so yeah, and at the end, remember, it's all depending on the level that you are at, because you know, someone that's been in the journey for a very long time is gonna, their activations and downloads with the crown chakra is gonna be way more intense compared to someone that in a lower level. Okay, so again, it all depends where you're at. And obviously, your longer you're at, is gonna become more and more intense. Okay, so anyway, like and subscribe for more videos to help you on your spiritual awakening journey. And until next time, bye.